Alright, the next one is face protection. So mask. Protect your nose and mouth. Should fully cover the nose and mouth and prevent fluid penetration. Goggles protect the eyes. Should fit snugly over and around the eyes. Personal glasses are not a substitute for goggles. Anti-fog feature improves clarity. We don't have an anti-fog feature. I'm sure surgeons probably do, but we don't. Goggles provide a barrier protection for the eyes. Personal prescription lenses do not provide optimal eye protection and should not be used as a substitute for goggles. I was going to skip over the respirator stuff, so that was the next one. The next segment will address how to safely don or put on, use and remove PPE. Key points about PPE: don before contact with the patient, generally before entering the room. So if you guys remember at your skills class, if we ever have to enter a resident's room that we need to wear any PPE equipment, there'll be like a table set up on the outside of their door, and then our policy procedures for whatever you're applying, whatever PPE equipment that you would have on would be out on that table for your reference too, and you would be putting that stuff on before even entering that room. Use carefully, don't spread contamination. Remove and discard carefully either at the doorway or immediately outside the patient's room. Now when you're in the patient's room, you've done everything that you need to do, and then you would need to leave that patient's room. At the door, we would have a garbage can, and then you would take all of your PPE equipment or whatever you were using off at the door, and then you would leave the room, and then you would wash your hands right away. So the sequence for donning PPE equipment is you would put your gown on first, you would put your mask on second, you would put your goggles on third, and your gloves are last. Oh, she's my guinea pig. Going. Okay. I'm going to have her do this. So how to don a gown. Select the appropriate type. This is the only type that we have. It stays tight at the wrist. It has the open back. And then ours have ties up here. So you would put the gown on. Remember, before anything touches it, this gown is clean. It's not contaminated. So when you're outside of the resident's room, you're able to put this on, and it doesn't matter if you are touching it. So you want to put it on, make sure that it's secure, tie it. I'm not going to tie it, but pretend I did. And then if these gowns are fairly big, but if somebody needs, they have to be covered completely. If somebody needs two, we would put one on the front, and then we would put one on the back. So you'd have two on, and then you would just tie them. Does that make sense? Okay. How to don a mask. These are the masks that we have here. So these go around your ears. So you just put it right up to your face. Put it around, I don't know my hair. Put it around your ears, and then they also have a little kind of metal piece in there that you can pinch it around your nose. So it's covering. Oh, it's gonna make me hot. Okay. Next one, these are the goggles that we have. So if you do have glasses, these will fit over your glasses. That was kind of the idea of getting this style. So you can put them, you are supposed to be doing this. And gloves. Oh, my eyelashes are touching. A bit, actually. Gloves are last. gloves to go over the gown if possible. This part. Ashley's reading.
All right. Keep gloved hands away from face. Avoid touching or adjusting other PPE. Remove gloves if they become torn. Perform hand hygiene before donning new gloves. Limit surfaces and items touched. Let me read the bottom too. Let's read the slideshow. PPE use in healthcare settings, how to safely remove PPE.
Okay, so we put it on, now we're gonna take it off.
Okay. To remove PPE, it said PE. Safely, you must first be able to identify what sites are considered clean and what are contaminated. In general, the outside front and sleeves of this isolation gown and outside front of the goggles, mask, respirator, and face shield are considered contaminated, regardless of whether there is visible soil. Also, the outside of the gloves are contaminated. The areas that are considered clean are the parts that will be touched when removing PPE. These include inside of the gloves, inside and back of the gown, including the ties and the ties elastic or ear pieces of the mask, goggles, and face shield. Sequence for removing PPE. The gloves are considered the most contaminated pieces of PPE and are therefore removed first.
I think it tells you, but I'll just remove them.
The face shield or goggles are next because they are more cumbersome and would interfere with removal of other PPE. The gown is third in the sequence, followed by the mask or respirator. Oh, you want me to keep going? Okay.